What's up? What's poppin'? Welcome to the podcast! And welcome to season 10 of the podcast. That's crazy. Can't believe we're here 10 seasons in, and this feels very wrong, but we're not gonna dive into my little musical bed where I'm like, do you ever feel like la la la? Let's talk about it, because I decided, season 9, episode 13, the season finale, we talked all about AI, and I'm pretty sure I brought up the fact of what happens if we let AI choose a topic for our podcast. And I thought, what better way to start the season than letting AI choose our podcast topic? So currently, when I'm recording this, it's actually August 19th because I'm going to be smart and be ahead this time. I have no clue what we're going to talk about. I haven't done the research yet because we're going to use our little Snapchat AI girly pop and figure out what we should talk about. I don't even know if she can do this. So I'm going to pull up the little AI person now, which we know freaks me out. Where is she? Right at the top. Okay, and we remember from our AI episode, we're always nice to them because if they ever take over the world, at least we can say we were nice. Okay, so I'm going to say hi. Exclamation point? Nah, we'll try. Hi. Would you be able to choose my topic for my podcast episode? Send. The thing pops up so fast. This is crazy. Okay, they said, sure, I'd be happy to help with that. What are some of your areas what? Sure, I'd be happy to help with that. What are some of your interests or areas you're passionate about? That might help narrow down a good topic for your podcast episode. It's going to be the first episode of the season, so I really want it to grab attention. Maybe a certain aesthetic. How do I spell it? Almost sent it. Aesthetic or trend? Okay, I said it's going to be the first episode of the season. Whoa. So I really want to grab attention. Maybe a certain aesthetic trend. They said, for a captivating first episode, you might want to explore the cottagecore aesthetic. Oh my god, we already did this though. It said, it's a popular trend that romanticizes rural life, nature, or simplicity. You could discuss its origins, why it's so appealing, and how people are incorporated into their lives. What do you think? Got any more questions? Get longer answers on Snapchat for web. I actually already did a episode on this trend. Is there another one? Or maybe we could do something fall related? Oh, got it. Since you've already covered, this is so weird. I don't like this. Since you've already covered the cottagecore trend already, how about exploring the cozy and nostalgic vibes of vintage autumn decor? You could delve into how to create a warm and inviting fall atmosphere using vintage pieces, DIY projects, and maybe even some historical background on fall traditions. It could be a fun and seasonal topic for your first episode of the season. What do you think of that idea? You know what? Historical background fall traditions does sound a little fun. That is a great idea. Do you have any more for me to pick from? Oh my goodness. There's absolutely. Here are a few more ideas. Why are they? Ooh. Okay. Sorry, I got a little distracted because I liked number 2. Number 1, fall fashion trends. We will be doing this season. We always do this. It says discuss the latest autumn fashion trends, must-have pieces, and how to style them. 2, I really liked this one, and we're definitely going to steal this for Spooktober. Haunted history. Dive into spooky local legends or haunted places in your area. Thank you. Seasonal recipes. Share some delicious fall recipes like pumpkin spice cheese or hearty soups. 4, outdoor activities. Explore fall fun activities for apple picking, hiking, or visiting pumpkin patches. And these catch your eye. They do. And I'll definitely use some of these. I don't know. I'm not feeling any of these though. Trending podcast ideas. Not feeling those. They are nice, but okay. Thank you. I'm glad you liked those. As for trending podcast topics, here are a few that are really popular right now. True crime stories. I've always said I didn't want to do this one because we've always had some of these. People love a good mystery and a true crime stories about grab attention. Mental health and wellness, discussions about mental health, self-care routines, and mindful practices are super relevant. personal growth and productivity, tips on improving productivity, goal setting, and personal development. Sorry, my screen just did something really weird. It kind of freaked me out. Pop culture and entertainment, reviews and discussions about the latest movies, TV shows, and celebrity news. Any of these sound good? A good fit for your podcast. They do, but I'm not feeling any of these, Pookie. What was the first thing that they offered? Oh, they said cottagecore. Yes. How about trending aesthetics? Let's see what they say. Sure, here are some aesthetics that are really popular right now. Dark academia, think classic literature, vintage fashion, and moody intellectual vibes. Y2K revival, early 2000s fashion nostalgia, technology nostalgia. Cyberpunk, futuristic, neon lit, and tech heavy style. Minimalist, clean lines, neutral colors, and simplicity. Those could be a great topic to dive into. Which one catches your eye? Don't ask me which one catches my eye. Yeah, I like this question. Which aesthetic do you think will be most popular for a podcast? I think dark academia could be super popular for a podcast. It got a rich blend of literature, fashion, and a bit of mystery that people really love. Plus, there's so much to talk about, from book recommendations to styling tips and even historical influences. What do you think? Have we done one on dark academia? That sounds great. Thank you so much. I don't think we have. Let's look this up. Wow. They said, I'm glad you like the idea. If you need more inspiration, have any help, any questions, feel free to ask. I'm here to help. We're definitely going to come back for a spooky edition of this next month. But dark academia, have we done that? Which is kind of funny because I actually wanted to do a podcast on Downtown Girls, so maybe we could make this be. We only have from season 1 Alone in the Dark. Academia. We did do one on academia aesthetic from season 5. But I think it was general. I think it was a bunch. I don't have my book with me in here. Probably should have done that. But you know what? Okay, AI. I'm pretty sure we're going to do dark academia. If not, we're going to talk about vintage fall. Because why not? That sounds like fun. So I'm going to stop recording here, go do a little research, and I'll either come back and record today or come back and record another day. I haven't decided because I have some other things I want to do. But yeah, shout out to the AI. I'm going to go do some research, and I guess for you, I'll be right back. But for me, I don't know when I'll actually be back to recording this. But see you in a few. Wait, no, that's not what I say. What do I say? I'll see you on the flip side. There we go. Okay, and we're back with our research, and wow, there was actually a lot listed for dark academia. But you know what? Let's cue our little piano theme here and dive into the episode. Some of us scroll through social media and see a certain aesthetic. So thanks to AI, let's talk about dark academia. And at this point, if you don't know, every time we do an aesthetic podcast, we always use aesthetic.fandom.com because they're great and they have a bunch of things listed. So this aesthetic revolves around classic literature, the pursuit of self-discovery, and a general passion for knowledge and learning. It is said to come from upper-class European cultures of the 19th century, Gothicism, and American prep. The origins are from the mid-2010s, but it didn't become popular until 2020. The key motifs of this aesthetic are books, history, literature, novels, reading and writing, mystery, old buildings, old money, and that's it. I don't know why I thought it continued. Sorry. Can't read my own handwriting. Key colors are earth tones, black, brown, and tan. The key values are curiosity, existentialism, intelligence, intrigue, learning, and wisdom. For visuals, it uses colors as black, beige, dark brown, forest green, dark orange, gold, cream, and burgundy. It usually has dimly lit photos. Usually it's only lit by candles or the sky coming through the windows, I guess. Gothic, neoclassical, Gothic revival, and Beaux Arts architecture. Prestigious campuses, museums, and libraries are usually the visuals for dark academia. For fashion, I picked and chose. I didn't pick everything. It also wasn't usually they bullet point the fashion. For this one, they were in paragraph form, and your girl got lazy. So for fashion, sweater vests, sweaters tied over shoulders, blazers, pleated skirts, turtlenecks, formal dress pants, tweed, checker, or herringbone, cardigans, Mary Janes, dark martens, black boots, glasses, tote bags with art prints, and leather bags. For media, there was a lot of books listed, like a lot of books, so I only chose the ones that I have heard of. And some of them I don't agree with that are dark academia, but they said Ninth House by Leah Bardugo. I'm going to be butchering all these people's names, by the way, just a heads up. A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. Dead Poets Society by N.H. I can't remember handwriting. Claimbaum? This one, I don't see how this is dark academia. Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I actually read that book last year. I'm going to be honest, I think TikTok hyped it up, overhyped it. It was a good book, but like I don't know. I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. I've read that book years ago. It's actually still on my bookshelf. I don't think this is dark academia. Like, I don't see how that one is. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs, which honestly, that author's name is just so cool, and now I want to read the series because of that. If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio, the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling, and I feel so bad 'cause I'm really going to butcher this author's name, but A Little Life by Hanya Yangihara. I'm so sorry. Also, that book, I want to read it. A Little Life. I really want to read that book, but it honestly terrifies me because people say there's a lot of trigger warnings and it's a very dark book, but I would love to read it. Okay, for the next 3, more the next 2 topics, I have no experience in them. I just picked the names that I thought were cool. So for comics, it said Deadly Class, Fangs, The Umbrella Academy. This is my other question. Do you guys say manga or manga? But that word, in anime, they said 91 Days, Death Note, and Monster. For movies, they said, again, this one I picked and chose. Some of these, though, I kind of want to watch. Clue from 1985, Dead Poets Society, 1989, Little Woman, 1994, The Reader, 2008, The Bookshop, 2017, and Mary Shelley, also from 2017. Those last 3 I want to watch. I've never seen those before. It also gave some plays, musicals, podcasts, and video games that you could watch, listen, or play. I'm going to be honest, at this point in my research, I was kind of over it, so I didn't write down any of the things. Hey, what's up? It's Editing Meg, and you know what? Past Megan might have been lazy, but you know who wasn't? Editing Meg. So here are some plays, musicals, podcasts, and video games that you can watch, listen, and play to that fall under dark academia. For plays, there's Another Country and Total Eclipse. For musicals, there's Phantom of the Opera and Sweeney Todd. I've seen both of these. They're really good. Podcasts, there's Lore and Dark Dice. And for video games, there's Library of Ruina and Murder in the Alps. For TV, there's Elementary, Good Omens, which I actually just listened to the audiobook of that last week. It wasn't great, the audiobook. I'm going to be honest. I did not like the voice actor. Hannibal, The Queen's Gambit, and A Series of Unfortunate Events. For music, it said classical music from the Baroque or Romantic period. Activities, studying. Oh, this is another one. I picked and chose because some of them were just really weird. You know what else is very weird? The amount of times I said pick and choose. I don't even think that's the correct way to say it. Isn't it pick and chose? Pick and choose, pick and choose. Now I'm confused, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? Activities, studying, reading, coffee dates, journaling, poetry, museums, horse riding, lacrosse, chess, calligraphy, bookbinding, and embroidery. Guys, I still haven't learned how to embroider. I was talking about that last season. We still haven't learned. Kind of like with our cottagecore episode we did last season, which I don't remember when we did that. Is that bad? Edit and Meg should come in to let us know. The cottagecore episode was from season 9, episode 12. If you want to go back and listen to it. That was just last season, so the audio quality and editing ability should be slightly better than season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you for that. There is some criticism for this aesthetic. It said the aesthetic of unhealthy behavior meaning people were getting like stressed out over studying, and they were like too focused on studying that they were like neglecting their mental health and physical health, basically. Eurocentrism, classism in elite education, lack of true academic thought. Because, it's for the vibes. You're not studying to be smart, you're studying for the vibes. That is what dark academia basically is. But what about you guys? Have you heard of this aesthetic? Do you like this aesthetic? Shout out to AI for giving us this topic. Like, I think we're definitely going to use AI again because we are doing Spooktober. The first episode, I think, will be out September 30th. I think that's what the Monday is. And I'm honestly tempted to ask AI for our Spooktober episode. Be like, hey, can you give me a spooky episode? Because that sounds like fun. So we're definitely going to incorporate AI, I think, again, this season, because they're kind of fun to talk to. Should I talk to a different AI, though? That's terrifying. I don't know why. Snapchat feels more safe and controlled. But anyways, before we skirt, do you like this aesthetic? Do you hate this aesthetic? Let me know. So the next time you're scrolling on social media and you see this aesthetic, just know it's been here for a while. It doesn't look like it's going to be going anywhere anytime soon. And we can choose to ignore or we can choose to like it. Thank you for tuning to this week's episode of Hey Guys, It's Meg. You can follow Hey Guys, It's Meg _podcast on Instagram for updates and good times. Come back next Monday, where we're actually going to talk about another aesthetic. Downtown Girl. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out, Girl Scouts.